Genesis 22. After these things, God tested Abraham, and said to him, Abraham. He said, Here I am. He said, Now take your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, and go into the land of Moriah. Offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I will tell you of. Abraham rose early in the morning, and saddled his donkey, and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son. He split the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up, and went to the place of which God had told him. On the 3rd day Abraham lifted up his eyes, and saw the place far off. Abraham said to his young men, Stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go over there. We will worship, and come back to you. Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it on Isaac his son. He took in his hand the fire and the knife. They both went together. Isaac spoke to Abraham his father, and said, My father? He said, Here I am, my son. He said, Here is the fire and the wood, but where's the lamb for a burnt offering? Abraham said, God will provide himself the lamb for a burnt offering, my son. So they both went together. They came to the place which God had told him of. Abraham built the altar there, and laid the wood in order, bound Isaac his son, and laid him on the altar, on the wood. Abraham stretched out his hand, and took the knife to kill his son. Yahweh's angel called to him out of the sky, and said, Abraham, Abraham. He said, Here I am. He said, Don't lay your hand on the boy or do anything to him. For now I know that you fear God, since you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me. Abraham lifted up his eyes, and looked, and saw that behind him was a ram caught in the thicket by his horns. Abraham went and took the ram, and offered him up for a burnt offering instead of his son. Abraham called the name of that place Yahweh will provide. As it is said to this day, On Yahweh's mountain it will be provided. Yahweh's angel called to Abraham a second time out of the sky, and said, I have sworn by myself, says Yahweh, because you have done this thing, and have not withheld your son, your only son, that I will bless you greatly, and I will multiply your offspring greatly like the stars of the heavens, and like the sand which is on the seashore. Your offspring will possess the gate of his enemies. All the nations of the earth will be blessed by your offspring, because you have obeyed my voice. So Abraham returned to his young men, and they rose up and went together to Beersheba. Abraham lived at Beersheba. After these things, Abraham was told, Behold, Milcah, she also has borne children to your brother Nahor. Uzi is firstborn, Buz his brother, Kemuel the father of Aram, Chesed, Hazo, Pildash, Jidlaph, and Bethuel. Bethuel became the father of Rebekah. These 8 Milcah bore to Nahor, Abraham's brother. His concubine, whose name was Reumah, also bore Tebah, Gaham, Tahash, and Maacah.
After these things you call on Abraham, with a heart so heavy, yeah, faith so bad. Take your Isaac, whom you love. He rose up early, trusting above. Was before the sacrifice head, kept the promise where angels tread. On the mountain high, we'll sing the fight for you and me. His voice guiding through. Yahweh will always supply. Here I am, my father. Walking beside Isaac began to invite. For your reward, but where's the land required? Abraham's heart, a faith so profound. The Lord replied, peace found. With knife in the hand, but the boy stopped the spear. A ram and thicket, God's answer clear. On the mountain high, we'll sing the fight for you and me. His voice guiding through. Yahweh will always supply. Praise be to Yahweh. For sparing the son, his son, we
After these things, God called out Abraham, tested his faith, made him understand. He said to him, now take your son Isaac, dear, go to Moriah, no fear, no tears. I'll show the mountain where he'll be placed. Offer him up, oh, trust in my grace. Oh, here I am in this place of trust. I'm giving all to you with faith so true. Yes, sir. I'll do what you ask me to. Early in the morning rise, saddle top his donkey with such and wood, embarked on a journey 3 days long. Eyes on the horizon, stuck with his men. Stay here, he told them. He laid the wood on young Isaac's back. Journey of trust, no looking back. Here I am in this place of trust. I'm giving all to you. Here I am with faith so true. I'll do what you ask me to. Found Isaac tied, faith like fire in my chest. Knife raised high, but then came the rest. Angels call, do no harm, but now I see God's promise given. Abraham, you're free. Ooh, here I'm in this place of trust. God, I'm giving all to you. Ooh, here I am with faith so true. I'll do what you ask me to.
After these things, his voice came down. God tested Abraham, the call profound. You're only one. Her journey's begun. Mariah's done. With wood split and a heart of faith and reverence, we find God's grace. His voice so pure, yeah, I am so alive, secure. I am Lord. Yeah, I'm made with every step. I'll find a way. Trust and love through the fear. Guided by His voice so clear. But the round turn, a promise born, stars of gleam. His blessing glows like a dream. I'll find a way. Trust in love through the fear. Guided by His voice so clear.
After these things, God called me to the land of Moriah. Faith will see. Take your son, your only one so dear. In my word, conquer all your fear. Early morn, the journey starts to unfold. Heart so heavy yet head so bold. Here I am, Lord. Here I am, trusting in your mighty hand. Here I am, Lord. your divine plan. Isaac asked, Father, where's the lamb? Faith which was solved, God will provide my fam. Step by step, the altar's now inside. Bound by trust in the morning light. The heavens call out loud and clear. Your faith is true, you got to fear. Here I am, Lord, here I am, trusting in your mighty hand. Here I am, Lord, here I am, guided by your divine plan. On this mountain, blessings flow. Stars and sand, your promise, Lord. Through faith, our hearts unite. Mercy shining in your light. Here I am, Lord, here I am, trusting in the mighty hand. Here I am, Lord, here I am, guided by your divine plan.
Like, share, subscribe now.